Paris Hilton's life took an unexpected turn when a private tape from her past surfaced, creating headlines worldwide. In her new documentary, Infinite Icon, a visual memoir, she opens up about this deeply personal event and how it shaped her journey. At just 19 years old, Hilton faced a situation that no one could have prepared her for. A tape, filmed with someone she trusted, was leaked publicly, thrusting her into an intense media spotlight. She describes the experience as humiliating, saying that she felt the world was watching, judging, and laughing, leaving her unsure of how to continue. Despite the personal trauma, she chose to reclaim her narrative through music and her documentary, sharing a story of resilience and self-discovery. The documentary chronicles Hilton's preparation for her first full-length concert at the Hollywood Palladium, following her 2024 album, Infinite Icon. She reflects on how music became her lifeline, allowing her to process and rise above the public scrutiny. Hilton recounts the early days of her career, where she navigated fame while still learning who she was outside of the public eye. The release of the tape, she explains, coincided with a crucial period in her life, and the shock and humiliation were magnified because she trusted the person involved. She emphasizes that the tape was never meant for public consumption, and she has consistently denied ever releasing it for publicity. In interviews for the documentary, Hilton details how she struggled with the emotional fallout. She describes moments of fear and vulnerability, feeling isolated and unsure of whom to trust. Despite the intense media attention, she remained committed to her personal growth and her professional pursuits, turning to music as a form of healing. Music, she explains, gave her a voice and a sense of control over her life narrative, allowing her to channel her experiences into creative expression. Hilton also opens up about the support system that helped her navigate this challenging period. Her family advised her not to give the scandal attention to avoid fueling public speculation. She followed that guidance, focusing on her work, recording her first album, and continuing to build her brand. Over time, this approach allowed her to regain a sense of agency, showing that resilience is not about ignoring hardship, but facing it with intention and support. The documentary also explores Hilton's relationships and personal growth beyond the scandal. She shares her journey to finding love and stability with her husband, Carter Riem. Married in 2021, the couple welcomed 2 children, Phoenix and London, providing Hilton with a profound sense of security and fulfillment. She describes her husband as kind, loyal, and supportive, emphasizing how their partnership has strengthened her confidence and resilience. The narrative highlights how personal growth, support networks, and self-awareness can transform challenges into opportunities for empowerment. Hilton discusses how public perception often misrepresents personal struggles, especially for women in the spotlight. She hopes that sharing her story can serve as a cautionary tale, empowering others to make informed decisions about trust and relationships. Her reflections extend beyond the personal, touching on broader societal issues around privacy, consent, and media treatment of women. By recounting her experiences, she aims to foster awareness and understanding, illustrating the complex interplay between fame, vulnerability, and self-determination. Her journey is not just about overcoming a scandal, but reclaiming her identity. Hilton emphasizes that personal and professional success are intertwined with the ability to navigate adversity. Her path demonstrates the importance of creative expression as a means of self-discovery and the necessity of support systems in overcoming public and private challenges. She credits music as a transformative force that allowed her to find her voice and assert control over her narrative, providing a roadmap for resilience that extends beyond her own story. The documentary is visually rich and emotionally resonant, combining personal reflections with archival footage, interviews, and live performance preparation. Hilton reflects on the lessons learned, including the importance of trust, self-awareness, and perseverance. She acknowledges that the experience will stay with her for life, but frames it as a catalyst for growth rather than a source of shame. Her narrative is one of empowerment, emphasizing that setbacks do not define a person's future and that proactive engagement with one's challenges can lead to meaningful transformation. Beyond personal resilience, Hilton's story highlights the intricacies of public scrutiny. She describes the ways media narratives can amplify personal experiences, creating layers of misunderstanding and judgment. Through her documentary, Hilton seeks to reclaim her story, providing context, nuance, and a first-person perspective that challenges simplified portrayals. This effort reflects a broader theme of agency, showing that individuals can shape their narratives even in the face of overwhelming external pressures. Hilton's reflections also include the role of family, mentors, and peers in navigating the pressures of fame. She emphasizes that support networks are essential in maintaining emotional well-being and providing guidance during crises. These relationships offer stability, perspective, and encouragement, demonstrating that even those in highly visible positions benefit from trust, communication, and care. By sharing these insights, Hilton provides viewers with practical and emotional lessons that extend beyond the entertainment industry, applicable to anyone facing public or personal challenges. Throughout Infinite Icon, a visual memoir, Hilton conveys a consistent message of resilience, self-reflection, and empowerment. She underscores that personal growth often arises from adversity and that setbacks can catalyze deeper understanding and self-awareness. Music, family, personal relationships, and a commitment to self-expression serve as pillars of her recovery, illustrating the multifaceted nature of resilience. The documentary highlights both the vulnerabilities and strengths of a public figure, offering a balanced, ad-safe portrayal that remains educational and engaging for viewers. Hilton's story ultimately bridges the gap between public perception and personal reality, showing that fame does not shield one from hardship. By sharing her experiences, she fosters empathy, understanding, and reflection. The documentary encourages audiences to reconsider assumptions about success, highlighting that resilience, intentional action, and supportive relationships are central to navigating life's challenges. Hilton's narrative demonstrates that even high-profile individuals encounter obstacles, and that personal empowerment comes from engaging with those challenges thoughtfully and purposefully. The film concludes with a message of hope and forward-looking optimism. Hilton reflects on her current life, noting her family, career achievements, and creative projects as evidence of ongoing growth. She emphasizes that while past experiences remain part of her story, they do not define her future. This forward-looking perspective encourages viewers to consider their own potential for transformation, resilience, and self-realization. Paris Hilton's journey, as presented in Infinite Icon, a visual memoir, is a testament to the power of self-expression, intentionality, and support systems. It demonstrates that personal setbacks, even highly publicized ones, can be transformed into sources of growth, learning, and empowerment. By reclaiming her narrative, Hilton provides not only a window into her life, but also guidance and inspiration for audiences navigating challenges in their own lives. Her story underscores that fame, while highly visible, does not guarantee immunity from personal struggles. The documentary reinforces the value of agency, informed decision-making, and creative outlets in maintaining emotional well-being. Hilton's experience serves as both cautionary tale and empowering example, offering viewers insight into the complexities of navigating public and private life with grace and resilience. As viewers reflect on Hilton's journey, the broader takeaway is the importance of maintaining personal integrity, resilience, and self-awareness, even under intense public scrutiny. Her narrative illustrates how challenges can catalyze growth and how creative expression, coupled with a supportive environment, can empower individuals to reclaim control over their stories. Beyond the personal hardships, Hilton's narrative also emphasizes the evolution of her creative career. She reflects on the early days of her involvement in the music industry, noting that each step was both a learning experience and an opportunity to redefine her public image. While the tape incident brought unwanted attention, it also became a pivotal moment that pushed her to explore new avenues of expression. Hilton explains that she channeled the emotions and challenges from that period into songwriting and performing, allowing her to transform vulnerability into empowerment. As the credits roll, Hilton's message is clear: your past does not define your future. By embracing self-expression, cultivating resilience, and nurturing supportive relationships, anyone can reclaim their narrative and achieve a sense of empowerment. This forward-looking perspective reinforces the documentary's overarching themes of personal agency, growth, and the transformative power of music and creativity.